Hi friends, this is Simran and a very warm welcome to all of you in my channel The Recipe Hut. Today in this video we are gonna make vanilla bundt cake. It's called a bundt cake because this cake is made in a bundt pan and is in a shape of a ring. It's a very simple recipe. If you like it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. To make this cake you will need 3 cups of all-purpose flour or maida, 1.5 cups sugar. If you wanted more sweet, you can add another half cup more. 1 cup butter, 4 eggs, 1 cup milk. Butter, eggs and milk should be at room temperature. Baking powder 1 tablespoon. Vanilla essence 1 teaspoon. Let's start making the cake. We'll preheat our oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. Now grease the pan with melted butter. We are doing these steps to make sure that the cake doesn't stick on the sides of the pan. Sprinkle the all-purpose flour or maida and spread it nicely. Dust off the excess flour and keep the pan aside. Sift all-purpose flour in a bowl. Add baking powder to it and then we'll sift it and keep it aside. This will ensure that there are no lumps in our batter. Now pour the eggs in the blender and we'll beat the eggs for 5 to 6 minutes or till our eggs turn off-white and foamy. You can also beat the eggs using a hand blender or you can just use a whisk and beat the eggs. So in case you're using a whisk, it will take a little more time for the eggs to turn foamy and off-white. So now after beating the eggs for 5 to 6 minutes, we'll just transfer it in a separate bowl and keep this aside. Now in a clean bowl, I've added the softened butter and I'm using the paddle attachment and I'm gonna beat it for 3 to 4 minutes or till the butter becomes light and fluffy. I have taken the salted butter. That is the reason I have not put salt. In case you're using the unsalted butter, just add a pinch of salt in your batter. Salt basically will enhance the taste of the cake. So after beating the butter for 3 to 4 minutes, you will see that the batter has turned a little light and fluffy. At this stage, you are going to add your sugar. And now we are going to beat it nicely till all the sugar is completely dissolved. In between, scrap the edges of the bowl because we want all the batter to be nicely incorporated. Now add vanilla essence and continue beating. So after a few minutes you will see that the batter has become very smooth, and if you feel it between your fingers you will not find any sugar crystals. So this is the stage we are looking for. And now is the time to add the flour and the eggs mixture that we had kept aside. But remember to add it gradually, because if you add everything at the same time, the flour will be all over the place. And also you don't want to over mix it. If you mix it a lot, the cake will become hard. So you are just trying to incorporate everything nicely. Now add the milk. Milk also you want to add a little at a time, not too much, and keep mixing. Scrap the edges of the bowl and incorporate everything well because we don't want the flour sticking on the sides of the bowl. Now once everything is well combined, this is the consistency that you'll get. Pour the batter in the bundt pan and level it. Now tap the pan gently so there are no air bubbles. We'll put it in the oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 30 to 45 minutes. It actually depends on your oven. Our cake is baked. You can check it by inserting a toothpick and it should come out clean. Now we'll just let it rest for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, tap the pan gently and flip it over. The cake should slide right away. Now sprinkle it with some powdered sugar. This is optional. Time to cut it. See how soft and spongy it looks? And it tastes delicious. Do try this recipe and don't forget to mention in the comments that how it turned out for you. Thanks for watching.